debrief for the KPMG Australia Sail Grand Prix. It was a jam-packed weekend. We had 8 races and it was Emirates Great Britain that took the win here in Sydney.
Just like that, the smallest of margins, it is Hannah Mills and Dylan Fletcher that get around that final mark, and now it is a straight shot to glory land. Emirates GBR, they've been in the final for the last 2 events, and they make the 3rd final in a row, and the Emirates winning moment goes to Emirates GBR. They take the win in Sydney.
The winning team is just behind me, but I want to chat to one of their sailors and see how sweet that victory is. Parko, congratulations on the win. What does it mean to the team?
Yeah, thanks. First victory of the season for the team. We've been in the finals a couple of times already, and the team's just getting stronger and stronger, and we're stoked, and we're looking forward to continuing the momentum for events to come.
Well, you are sailing for GBR, but you are an Aussie, so it's almost a home victory.
Yeah, I'm a convict, and my grandpa will definitely be, he'll be very proud, and as will my old man. But, just stoked to be part of this team, and it's a pretty special moment for us.
Awesome, thanks so much and well done.
Thank you very much.
The North Star Canada SailGP team put on a show and finished 2nd in the final here this weekend. CJ, obviously finishing 2nd, if you said that at the beginning of the week, you probably would be happy, but right now, does it cut a little deep that you had the win?
It's sport, isn't it? The highs come with the lows, but no, today was an awesome day for our team. We've, in the last 2 regattas, we've kind of felt like it's been there, but we've never really had that day that it's all gelled. And today was that day, so yeah, it feels pretty good right now. There's that little bit of frustration, but actually what we were just talking about a minute ago is I don't think we would have done something differently if we'd done it again and had the same decisions. It would have been a huge call to turn left and do a jibe roundup on that bottom leeward mark. We felt like we were doing the right thing, and they rolled the dice and came up with 2 6s, so it's good. They sailed a really good regatta, Aussies as well. But that's SailGP, isn't it? We come back from 7th overnight, scrape into the final, and then we're leading by like 400 metres at one point. But yeah, it's a really good day, and everyone's stoked.
And of course, you had your flight controller back. He was probably a little worse for wear, but still did a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did a great job this weekend. And we had a very a clear plan in the practice this week that we were going to push hard, and we were going to do some crashing, and we were going to get comfortable on the edge, and we did that on Friday. And I think that proved it today. We had a couple of moments today in the really tricky conditions on the wrong jib that we got pretty high and out of control, and he did a great job to save it. So it's good to have him back.
The Australians, they had an amazing weekend, but ultimately they couldn't finish first in the final. Jace, I know you guys are out there to win, but what an incredible weekend. 8 races, all top 3, except for that final race.
Yeah, obviously we're really happy with the weekend itself. Tommy and the team, getting off the line well, made life a lot easier for us. Gutted just not to get it done on a home crowd, but you have to look at our process, and we think we're definitely on the right track.
Yeah, overall, looking at the season, obviously the fleet is getting so competitive, but is the confidence there for your team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we really feel like we're on the right trajectory. Having Chris come in and slot in as well as he is and doing a fantastic job is way above our expectations. And I feel like this team's got a whole lot more to learn, including myself and my role with the T-foils.
Now, you probably didn't see the incident with Canada being a flight controller, but what's the hot debrief for the team?
Yeah, I know. I heard there were a threat, and I think Tommy was doing a good job trying to accelerate and get past them, but we just got a little too slow. I didn't see the situation, but the umpires have got the best view in the house, and whatever. We'll go forward from here.
Next stop is USA. You're looking forward to LA San Fran?
Yeah, the back-to-back will be cool. And we love San Francisco, got a good history there, and LA, we're going to make it a good event for us.
Awesome, thanks Chase. The big talking point this weekend was USA capsizing even before the weekend begun. There was lots of carnage all weekend. I'm right here with the remnants of the USA boat, but I did chat to the technical manager, Luke Porter, to find out the extent of the damage. Well, I'm here with the technical manager, Luke Porter. Luke, I mean, tough to see the US out of this weekend, but what is the extent of the damage?
So most of the damage on impact was done through the wing. We've damaged probably 60% of it. There was a bit of damage done to the boat as well through the righting. Sydney Harbour is a rough place to pull these boats back up again, so we've done a lot of damage to the steering tubes and to the fairing frames. That's not too much of an issue for us to repair. the wing's a big one.
Next stop is 2 USA events. How hard will it be to get this boat back on the water ready to go for your team?
It's going to be a massive push, not just for our team, but for the facility in the UK as well. So we rely on them a lot to produce these pieces now. We have a lot of events in the season. It's not the old school 5 or 6, so we lack a lot of time. We'll be working with the UK and Joel. They'll produce most of the pieces there, hopefully, and then it's all about kind of flying it all over to LA and then getting in early to piece it all together. And the aim is to get them sailing for the first start in the USA for the home event.
After a pretty scary incident in Auckland, it was fantastic to see the Canadian team back on the water. Let's catch up with Billy and see how he's doing. Billy, great to see you back. How are you feeling?
Good enough, I think, is sort of the main theme on how I'm feeling, but I guess that's all that's really important. So.
Well, you took a pretty big hit, and I imagine in the last couple of weeks, all that rehab, just trying to get you ready to race here again in Sydney.
So we had 2 weeks of sort of levitating off the physio table 4 times a week, and then about an hour plus of exercises every day. But you do whatever you need to do to make sure that your body is in a position where you can go again, and sort of that was the situation I was in. So that was the what needed to be done.
Well, we say that this sport is adrenaline-fueled, high action, but that puts a lot of pressure on the body. I guess it's a long season as well to be able to look after yourself, and each of your crew members have to do the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it as well is that with it being such a long season, that the maintenance becomes a huge part of it. So you're not only in the gym trying to make sure that you're getting stronger or getting more fit, but you're in the gym for the maintenance side of it with the injury prevention, which becomes a huge part of your gym program every day.
We saw a familiar face back here at SailGP with Phil Robertson joining the German team as part of the coaching staff this weekend. Let's have a chat to him. Phil, you're back here at SailGP, but you're wearing a different hat with a different job. Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, look, the Germans have a bit of a hole in the coaching staff for this weekend, and they managed to twist my arm hard enough, and here I am. So just giving them a hand working in the booth, and yeah, nice to see SailGP from a different perspective.
What is it like in the coaching booth? Obviously, you probably want to be on the water driving a boat, but what sort of impact are you giving to the team?
Yeah, it's really impressive. There's so much scope in the coaching booth of what you can do. It's just hard to deliver it, and I think it's a skill that needs to be learnt, and for sure it's a powerful tool now for the teams to have, and yeah, there's no limit to it. So it's exciting to see it, it's cool to be a part of it, and yeah, my brain's definitely turning over pretty fast right now.
What's the future look like for Phil Robertson? Are you still raring to get back in a boat if you have the opportunity?
Yeah, just biding my time at the moment. It's actually been pretty nice to have a little break from the circus. So yeah, look, something will come up for sure. I definitely want to get it back out there and get racing. It's pretty ingrained into me, this style of racing. So yeah, I'm excited to get back at some point and yeah, see what comes in the future.
That's it for the debrief for the KPMG Australia Sail Grand Prix. What a weekend it was in Sydney. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time for the Rolex Los Angeles Sail Grand Prix.